Good evening. Thank you so much for coming this evening. That was our middle school program. Sounds awesome, right? Can we give them all? This group of middle schoolers has been very exciting to work with, sometimes very challenging, other times extremely rewarding, most of the time actually extremely rewarding. And actually right now I'd like to recognize our 8th grade students for essentially graduating from the orchestra program tonight and moving on to their high school world next year. The 8th graders, as most of you know, will be performing in the graduation ceremony in a few weeks because we include all high school performers in that. And that means seniors, so long you're not high schoolers anymore, and 8th graders, you are now. Yes, of course, I'm very happy about that, I'm sure. So actually what I would like to do is have the 8th graders kind of come down and get ready to trickle on the stage. I'm going to grab some certificates for them and announce them by name, and we can give them each a tiny little round of applause, okay? I'll be right back. It looks like they have aligned themselves, possibly alphabetically, but I might not be going in that order. So first 8th grader to come onto stage, please, and be recognized, Olivia Wilson. Molly Warnke. I'm really sorry too, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so if I pronounce them correctly, please correct me afterwards so I don't do it for the next 4 years, okay? Ashlyn Soto. Maddie Soini. Derek Shepard. Marina Samons. Savannah Rasmussen. Joey Radish. Kevin Cho. August Path. Paige Pelican. Kayla Olstensky. Jack Ober. I just want to say really quickly, for one thing, I said August's last name incorrectly, so I apologize. But I told him that at least I didn't call him Austin, because all school year long, it's been Austin, August! August! And he's been so upset at me for it. So at least I said your first name right. Mary, I'm gonna totally butcher this, I'm sorry, Maxlewski. Hunter Leathers. John Krasinski. April Contact. April. Isabel Price. Mallory Kielczewski. Hannah Kaiser. Sarah Howell. Amriel Julie. Haley Fleckenstein. Sarah Faturian. Sarah. She's another one. I have Sarah, and then I have Sarah. This is Sarah. Taylor Deckert. Amber Deardorff. Jane Simperman. Joy Chung. Kiera Carter. Rainey Brisky. Zach Boddick. And Austin Alexander, not August. Round of applause, please. Our wonderful experience. Alright, I have to say, I think we've all had a really good time in orchestra, or at least I have with you this year, and I look forward to 4 more wonderful years with all of you. Thank you so much for being a great orchestra and always working hard for me. These kids practice more than any class. Any class. Thank you, 8th graders. You may go sit down. Goodbye.
Yeah.
At this time, we're going to transition into our intermission/reception. This is an experiment of mine this year. I know there haven't been many of these, or at least from what I hear, there haven't been many of these in the past. I hope to continue the tradition in the future to have receptions at our concerts. I think it's a lovely way for everyone to get to know each other and to congratulate each other on achievements. Shh, children. It may not work during intermission, but I thought I'd give it a whirl, so let me know how you feel about it, and maybe we'll change it for next time. But there are refreshments in the PAC hallway over here. There should be hopefully enough for everybody, and I think we'll meet back here in around 15 minutes, and for our second half, our high school portion of the concert.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so you were
Good evening again. This is a trial and error process, I'm finding. Now, next time we have reception, it may not be in the middle of the concert, but I thought I'd give it a go. I did forget one thing, and thankfully a parent reminded me, and I can't believe I forgot this, but of course, with the tizzy of everything, I forgot to recognize our WSMA participants. For those of you who are unaware, WSMA is the Wisconsin School Music Association, and every single year for public schools here in Wisconsin, and even for some private schools to be able to participate in, they hold a solo and ensemble festival. The Solo and Ensemble Festival is an opportunity for small groups and soloists to come and perform in front of a judge. The judge is a recognized and trained professional through the Wisconsin School Music Association that gives them a specific rating on how well they performed on basic skills like rhythm, tone quality, expression, intonation, and things of that sort. We had several students participate in the ensemble festival, or the solo ensemble festival this year at the district level, and we actually had most of them, or a huge majority of those that participated, go on to state this year. Now, I would like to personally recognize each and every single one of those people as we head on tonight. Now, those of you who know that you participated in the Solo Ensemble Festival, why don't you start heading down so that when I call your name, you can grab your medal. Of course, any kind of competition against yourself wouldn't be complete without some sort of badge of honor, and the badge of honor that they give out for the WSMA Festival is a medal. And I have to say that over the years of my career as a musician, I collected so many of these that if I would have worn a letter jacket, I probably would have fallen right over. Because even if you didn't make it to state, but you participated and you received a rating, you get a medal showing your achievements. Now, the first person that I'm going to call, and she might actually have gone home sick, I know she wasn't feeling well, but the first person I'm going to call is Sungmin Kim. Are you still here? She left. She wasn't feeling well this evening, so she had to go home, but she actually was a 7th grader, the only 7th grader that participated this year, and she played a Class A selection, which is the highest level that you could perform, and she received a 1 rating, or a first rating. So let's give her a little round of applause. The only 8th grader that we had perform actually this year at the festival for orchestra was Derek Shopper. Derek? Derek? And Derek, you performed a class. He doesn't remember. Shows how much you learned from that event, huh? But congratulations, Derek. Very well done. Very well done. The next person that I'm going to recognize, sorry, Derek, if I wasn't clear, is Tommy Van Zyl. Come on down, Tommy. Tommy played a Class C piece, a Class C selection, and he received a first. The next person I'm going to announce is Julie Kellenhofer. Julie, I don't know if you were planning on getting this from me or Ms. Hoffman, but Julie performed a piano solo, a Class B, and she received a first. The next person I'm going to recognize is sitting right beside me, and he is Nate Gale. He performed a Class A selection and received a second. Very good. Amy Marfort, are you here? Amy Marfort performed a Class A selection and received a second. Very nice, thank you. Let's see, who else do I have? The next few that I'm actually going to announce are students who participated either in more than one event in district, solo and ensemble, and moved on to state, and also soloists that moved on to state festival. And some of them did move on in 2 events, which is phenomenal. First person, Natalie Fider. Natalie played a Class A. She received a first star rating, and she went to state at UW Whitewater and received a first rating again. Pamela Harry. also played a Class A violin solo. She received a first star at district and a first at state. Skylar Dooley. Skylar received a first star at district and a first at state? Second at state. Dylan Rowinsky. Dylan actually started learning how to play cello in September. And he performed a cello solo, a Class A cello solo, a Class A classical guitar solo, for which both he received a first star at district, and for both he received a first at state. Teresa Wan. Teresa performed a Class A violin solo and a Class A piano solo at district, receiving 1 stars or first stars for both of those performances, and at state received a first for violin and a second for piano. Okay, the next 2 that I have actually going to do in conjunction with each other, Leah Mushel and Jessica Ferguson. Leah and Jessica performed a piano duet that I think is one of the coolest pieces I've ever heard. It's really, really awesome, and I got to listen to them. I got to listen to them practice it in my room for many months before, leading up to that, and they both received a first star and a first at state, right? They both performed piano solos as well. Leah received a first star. Did you receive a first star as well? A 2? Okay, so Leah received a first star and a first at state, and Jess received a second at district. Thank you for being patient with me while I went through those. I think that all of our students deserve as much recognition as they can possibly get for something like this. It's not easy to get up in front of a judge and perform all by yourself. It's really challenging, and the fact that our students did it and they did it so well, it's just phenomenal and remarkable. And I encourage more of you to do it next year. Without further ado, we're going to continue with our program. The next piece that we're going to perform for you is actually a Wisconsin Philharmonic Masterworks recital selection. I was asked this year by members and organizers in the Waukesha Philharmonic Orchestra to put together a group of students to perform a masterwork. And what they mean by masterwork is a classical piece of literature that is professional level literature, so not student level, professional level. Put that together with a group of students and come perform it in front of some of the Waukesha County area schools and other performers from those schools. And these kids did an amazing job. They learned it in a short period of time, a relatively short period of time, and they did very, very well with it. Now, one of our members of this group is missing this evening. She couldn't be here, so I'm actually taking her place and playing viola. Please forgive my mistakes. They probably can play it better than me at this point. So, without further ado, here we go. Brandon Brook and Chair Number 3.